We are going to come into a child's pose to start off this class. Take a couple of breaths. Try to reach your fingers to the front of your mat. Now, if it is within your practice, you can turn your hands with your palms facing upward. You will instantly feel like a deep release in your shoulders, even when you're not going down all the way. Okay, release the hands back with the palms facing down. Now let's reach both of the hands to the right side. Turning your body slightly to the right. Feeling a nice opening sensation on the left side of your body. Left shoulder. The left side body. Maybe even in your back muscles. And let's switch the hands towards the left. Ooh. Okay, and come back to center. Now come up to your hands and knees. Make sure your hips are above your knees. Then straighten out your arms to the front of the mat and release your heart down to the floor. You can stay here with straight arms, or you can go a little bit deeper with your underarms flat on the floor, and rest your forehead on the floor. Here you can also use a yoga block or pillow for your head to rest on. To go even deeper, you can rest your chin on the floor. Whatever you feel is right for you in this moment. You should feel it in your shoulders, your shoulder blades, and your upper arms maybe a little. Okay, now let's come forward. Lower the hips to the floor. Lift your upper body to the sky, opening up your heart. And push back down into a child's pose. Okay. Come back into a tabletop. Reach your right arm to the sky. And then you're going to thread it underneath your left arm. So maybe you see my arm being upwards like this, but you can just leave it straight on the floor. You can also look underneath your arm, or for deeper stretch, rest your forehead on the floor. Okay, come back up. And let's switch to the other side. Lift your left arm to the sky. And then thread it underneath. Bringing your shoulder to the floor and then releasing your body and your arm to the front. This will give you a deeper stretch, so this is something you're looking for. You can lift that hand off the floor and grab onto your shoulder blade or whatever. Okay, and come out. Let's do a quick cat-cow, rounding the spine, opening up the shoulders, and arching the back, bringing the shoulder blades together. Rounding the spine, and arching the spine on your inhale. Okay, so I want to do a position with you, but it might be a bit advanced for some of you. So I will give some variations you can try. So for the complete beginners among us, you just straighten out one leg in front of you, and you bring your other leg on top of it with the knees together. And you bring your hands underneath your knee. You can bend forward if you want to, or stay upright. It's a nice stretch for your glute, the side of your leg, and the hamstrings and your lower back. So this is one variation you can try. Then we have another one where you bring your foot next to your glute, both sit bones are rounded. And wait, I will turn around so it's better for you to see. So your foot is next to your glute or upper thigh, and then the other one goes on top of it, but you're not connecting the knees. Your foot can stay here on the side, like flat on the floor, or like this, whatever you want. You don't have to connect the knees. Or if you are more flexible, more advanced, I'm not quite there yet, but you can connect both knees and bend forward. This is a nice stretch. You will feel it on both legs, on the side of your, on the side of the legs and then your glutes. This also can rise some emotions, so if you feel anything come up, just breathe through it. It's okay, let them come, just witness them and watch them fade away. Send some extra love to yourself and to the places you feel the tension in. Okay, come back up. And now whatever variation you're doing, carefully bring your top leg to the side and switch around. Find the position that you are most comfortable in and that you can hold for a couple of breaths. So no overstretching. Please listen to your body. Listen where you are right now. It's okay. Yoga is not about what it looks like. I mean, I've been doing yoga for 8 years and I can't connect my knees, so. If you want to bring a little movement into this moment, you can do so as well. I often find when my muscles are very tight, that helps to loosen them up a bit and then find stillness after. Breathe into the places of tension. Slowly watch the tension fade away. Okay, let's go up. Carefully scoop the foot forward and bring it to the outside. You don't want to have any injuries here. So, okay. Open up your hips, your legs hip width, and just start scooping your legs to the side. Loosen up those hips a little. Okay, I think they are loosened up. For this class, I want you to not place your feet the furthest towards your body, but a bit more further away, so you can really relax into this position. If you really feel like your body needs this right now, you can go for it. Whatever. This is more like for your inner thigh areas, which can be nice if that's what your body's asking for. If your body's asking for relaxation, scoop your feet a bit more to the front and just release the upper body over your legs. Don't worry about rounding the spine in this position if you are with your feet a bit more to the front. Just don't force anything on your back. Just relax. Okay, now you can come back up. So I have one last hip opener for you. We are going to do a yogic squat. So your feet are going to be a bit further than hip width apart. And you're going to open up your knees to the sides. You can scoop out your legs a bit further away or a bit closer together. You can point your toes outward and try to keep your spine as straight as possible. What you want in this position is your calf muscles touching your hamstrings, and then with your elbows you can push out the knees. If you can't sit down all the way, that's okay. You can come up to your toes. For some people that's easier. Or you can just find the place where you are, where you can come down to and stay there. It is going to be a bit more difficult, so you can take some blocks or anything that you can rest on. But it is great for strengthening your hips, so that's a benefit. In this position, I also like to move around a bit, feel how that feels on my hips. And release. You can bring your hands to the floor and straighten out your legs if that feels right. You can hang here for a bit, just gently rocking side to side, feeling that release from your hips. Okay, come back into a seated position on your mat. Let's take your final side stretch. And switch to the other side. and come back to center. I really hope you enjoyed this class. I am so happy you are here with me and you did so well today. Thank yourself for the energy you have given yourself and for sticking to your plan to do something for yourself. So I really hope you enjoyed this class. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe to see more. See you next time. Bye.